What's up, everybody? My name's Trey, and welcome to another reaction video. Another video in which you're going to watch me watch a video, but you probably don't even care that I'm watching the video because you really just came here to watch the video, but I'm here, and hopefully I'm good company because that's all that really matters. And in today's video, we'll actually be reacting to You Need to Work Harder. It's a motivational speech by Andrew Tate. Because a lot of people have been asking me to react to Andrew Tate, and I was thinking we might as well start off with something light because there are a ton of controversial things I could have reacted to, but I feel like this one is right up my alley. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. How do you feel about Andrew Tate? You'll see my reaction. We'll kind of talk about it at the end, and let's go ahead and get into the madness.
Motivation isn't real. Everyone says motivation is not real. Discipline's real. Okay. I do not feel like training, but I still train because I'm a disciplined individual. You don't get to go through life only doing the things you feel like doing. So this is down to you, my friend.
So, I mean, let's just off rip. Yeah, like you're eventually going to run out of motivation. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's getting in shape, making a whole bunch of money, being a good spouse, like eventually you're going to run out of motivation. But if you can get discipline and actually put that into your habits will live forever, even when your motivation completely runs out. Even when your spouse is being, it seems like, the worst human being possible. When your children are being absolute monsters. You have to be disciplined in showing them love and affection and caring for them because you know that's what they need. And because that's what you have to give them, because that's what being in a healthy relationship and a healthy father and a healthy mother and a healthy parent actually looks like. Did I just say something? Can I get an amen? Amen.
And listen, you may feel fired up for 10 minutes after this little talk, but you're not going to feel fired up forever. You need to put systems in place. You need to get discipline. You need to get an atmosphere of people around you who are going to keep you accountable and not make it easy for you to continue to be a fucking nobody. And then
hey, I just said that. That's exactly how I feel. I appreciate that. Look, I'm just trying to build out my network of people that want to make a ton of money, want to be in the best shape of their life, be great, you know, in relationships in terms of being happy and just like validated and everybody just feels loved and appreciated, and just be the change in the world that you actually want to be. See, this is what I'm saying when I'm on my social media and I'm like, yo, I love Andrew Tate. This is what I'm talking about. The motivational speeches, the other stuff that everybody complains about, I don't even be looking at that stuff. Only thing I really listen from Andrew Tate about is, yo, you have to live your life the way that it needs to be lived, not the way that you feel, not based on how you get up and, oh, I don't want to work out. No, you're going to work out because that's what you have to do. You have to have discipline. This is what I'm talking about. This is the things that we should have everywhere. Maybe not the other kind of crazy stuff that he says, but you know, this, how can you not feel like this is just great advice and motivation?
You're going to fix your life. Otherwise, you're going to stay nobody.
Yep. Facts.
You're tired. You don't want to work. You want to go to sleep and just relax. You do it anyway.
That is the most basic imperative of the masculine frame, which has been destroyed in real time. They are trying to convince you that you should act how you feel. You should show more of your feelings. If you feel this way, you should show it. If you want to cry, cry. What I'm saying is the reason they're trying to bring out emotionality in you is because of exactly what Myron said. Most of the time, you don't feel like doing the things you're supposed to do.
And I agree with that. Like I said, you can't, if you feel sad, depressed, angry, excited, happy, it doesn't change the fact that you still have to do things every day in order to become the person that you want to be. You have to go to the gym. You have to get in shape. You have to work hard, make money. You have to do all these things that are important for your future, even though you don't actually want to do them in the present. That's what I'm saying.
But the true masculine frame throughout history was doing the things they didn't want to do, but they knew they had to do because they had honor and duty. Oh. That's what honor and duty means. Facts. Do you think the men on the Titanic wanted to stay on the fucking Titanic?
Probably not.
No, we're men. We have to stay. We're scared, but we must. It's our duty to let the women and children on the lifeboats. This is masculine duty. A good man can.
And thinking about that, man, it would suck to be if that's the way you went out. You basically drown in freezing cold water would be probably the worst way to die. Drowning has to definitely be in the top five, like by far, because there's no way that would be fun. Okay, well, dying's not fun, but you know what I mean.
Controls himself. I have absolute self-control. Emotional control is absolutely and utterly important as a man. I'm saying that you need to understand as a man, there are certain principles under which you act, regardless of how you feel. I can wake up in a terrible mood. I can wake up sad. I can ache. I can have a busy day, stressed, etc. I will complete the same tasks as if I woke up in a fantastic mood.
That's exactly what I was saying. It don't matter how you feel. Things have to get done. And I'm starting to realize that more and more as I get older. Because sometimes, like, if you really feel sad, if you feel depressed, if you feel like the world is just against you, maybe you take an off day. But I've noticed on those days in which I push through and go to the gym and work on my businesses and go to work and do all the things that I just know that I don't want to do, at the end of the day, I feel proud of myself, which just makes me feel good that I was actually able to push through diversity and give it my all. So I 100% agree with that.
I'll do the same things because how I feel has no bearing on the things.
But can we talk about these pull-ups? He's definitely not doing full extensions. Like, come on, baby. I need you all the way down, all the way up. These little half reps you doing here? We ain't counting that, my boy.
I'm going to do with my day because I have duty to myself and to my bloodline. Because you think there's something wrong with you. You go, well, I lack motivation. I don't have the motivation to go to the gym. Well, here's the news flash. Neither did I. And I still did it. So now what are you going to say? Now you have no excuse, right? Oh, you're scared to get in the ring. So was I. I still did it. Scared to get in the cage. So was I. I still did it. Being a man isn't about not feeling things. It's about acting the way you're supposed to act regardless of how you feel. We act. We're men of action.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You just gotta push through because no one's gonna do it for you, and also no one cares at all about how you feel or how your life ends up. You can be a homeless bum addicted to some substance, and no one's gonna care, and no one's gonna save you, and no one's even gonna try to save you because you're on your own. It's really you alone against the world, to be honest with you. Obviously, you want to get a good network, you want to get a family around you, you want to get friends and people that you care about, but it's really just you versus you because no one's going to do anything for you. And if you don't agree with me, try this. For the next 2 weeks, don't leave your house. Don't go to work. Don't pay bills. Don't do anything. See how many people will be like, no, I'll make sure I pay your mortgage or I'll pay you for your groceries. See how many people do that because it won't be many. Maybe you have a spouse. Maybe that's the one person, but no one cares. So you have to get it done because no one else is going to do it.
Get things done. So the world got built. All of it. All the men who built the skyscrapers felt scared. They did it anyway. You need to become a man of action. Stop worrying about how you feel and start worrying about what you're supposed to be doing. How about that?
I've always been disciplined with myself because I've always lived a disciplined life. I lived in a disciplined household. Like there was no such thing as I don't want to. So even now, if I wake up and I don't want to do something, I don't need someone to tell me to do it because I'll do it anyway. I mean, who wants to run a marathon? Nobody. Who wants to do that? You just do it, don't you? Because you know it's the thing you're going to have to do, and you have to blood, sweat, tears. There is a version of the world where you can feel things and really not give a f how you feel.
I mean, that's true.
Like if I feel sad, it does not change how I act, and it does not change the things I do. If I don't feel like going to the gym, I go to the gym. If I don't feel like working, I will still work. If I wake up in a happy mood and I have a business to run, if I wake up in a sad mood, I have the same shit to do.
I mean, yeah, it just makes sense to me. Probably because I've been feeling some type of way. I got some stuff going on in my personal life. But I just noticed, like, even though I got stuff going on, it don't matter. Like, I still got goals I need to hit. I still have tasks that need to be done because no one else is going to do them for me. So even if I'm sad, even if I'm happy, even if I feel overwhelmed, like, who actually cares? Because they have to get done anyway.
I'm going to get it done. So where's the importance of it? It's in my mind, that's how I view it. Like, how does that affect what I'm going to do? Well, nothing. It doesn't.
Motivation in and of itself is a scam. I don't believe in motivation. I believe in discipline.
Yeah.
I am not motivated to do the things I'm supposed to do every day. I don't wake up full of like joy. I have to go to the gym or that I have to work or not deal with crap. I don't feel motivated to do them. I'm disciplined. I do them regardless of how I feel. Whether I'm in the mood to do it or I'm not in the mood to do it, it gets done. That's discipline. Discipline's a real thing. Motivation is fleeting. You're never going to be permanently motivated. If you're the kind of person who can only try hard at something he enjoys, then you're going to fail.
I'm just now realizing that too, because man, most of the things that I do in my daily life, I do not care for, nor do I enjoy, nor do I want to do really ever, to be completely honest with you. And I was like, man, there has to be a better way. And I found myself searching for like what makes me happy and like how do I find enjoyment from my life. And I'm basically at the point in time where like none of that stuff's real. Like you just have to do what you have to do to get it done, to hit the goals that you want to hit. And once you actually hit those goals, you'll just be so proud of yourself. You'll feel happy because you hit the goals that you wanted, not because of all the other stuff that you really didn't care about. But like, I get that. I feel that.
If you truly want to win, you can't only want to win when you're happy, and you can't only want to win when you're motivated. You're competing against men like me who will perform even when it's raining, not only when the sun is shining. And if you're going to be the kind of person who can only do it in one of those scenarios, you are going to lose. You must be prepared to perform all of the time. I have a lot of people who message me and say, oh, I struggle with motivation. And my answer is simple. Then stay a loser. If you can't...
Oh, that's tough. But like, yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, if you struggle with motivation, then, like, who cares? Because, like, if you can't motivate yourself, no one else is going to be able to for the long run because you just have to get it done.
Find the motivation to not be a loser. Then I strongly recommend you just stay a loser, stay in your lane, and stay out of my way. I have no time for people who cannot find the motivation to fix themselves and fix their own lives. I've been the kind of person who will perform 7 days a week. Doesn't matter how I feel, doesn't matter what's happened, doesn't matter if I'm happy or sad, things must be done. This is the mindset you need to adopt if you want to be a winner.
I think a man should have absolutely no interest in whether he's actually happy or not.
See, I don't know, because this is how I've essentially lived the majority of my life, in which I was always like, I don't care how I feel in terms of like doing things that I enjoy or like going on trips or going on parties or going on concerts and things. Cause like, I know I have goals that I want to hit. Right. And like, sure, like I feel happy like sometimes, but I don't feel like overwhelming happiness. Cause like, who does? So I'm like, yo, what does it matter if I'm ever happy? As long as I do my duties, which is be in shape, make a whole bunch of money, and be able to provide for my family, like no one's gonna actually care if I was happy or not. Like no one's gonna think back and be like, oh man, he was just a happy guy. He's like, no, like he did what he had to do, like rain, sleet, or shine. Like Trey was always the person that came through and did what he was supposed to do. And you know what? I'd rather them say that than he was happy all the time. So I guess it's back to work.
If I wake up and I'm unhappy, I will do the exact same things as if I am happy. I will go to the gym the same. I will work the same. How I feel has no impact on how I live my life. I don't think happiness as an index is a healthy view for a man to have on life success. If you're waking up and going, oh, am I happy, am I not? You're looking at life wrong. I think of a man, if you put happiness if you move it down the scale, right? And you start looking at, am I successful? Am I competent? You know, am I achieving things? Am I respected? If you start to look at these indicators of your life, you're going to end up being happier without...
Did I just say that? Yo, maybe I don't even need to watch Motivation by Andrew Tate because this is how I already feel inside. Maybe that's why I enjoy pretty much everything I hear from Andrew Tate. Like I said, I don't listen to everything he says, but like the majority of it is just exactly how I feel, which is like, yo, like there's just more important things than being happy. There's like the duties you have as a person to make sure you make the world a better place. I feel that.
Actually analyzing if you're happy or not.
You have to just work. At some point you have to bite the bullet and just work. Working harder is never gonna not help. No matter what scenario you're in, working harder is never gonna not help you. And it's amazing that I give different versions of the same answer for 99% of the questions I'm asked. Work harder. If you have a problem, whether you're broke, whether you're out of shape, whether your friend dies, whether your girl leaves you, whether you're depressed, whatever it is, working harder is almost always the answer.
How do y'all feel about this so far? Because like, I don't see anything that he said that was wrong. Because like I said, like even if I was not here, sure, people would be sad, but everybody would still go to work tomorrow. Like people still have bills to pay. They still got kids to feed. Some people got dogs that they need to let out before they like pee on their carpet and stuff. Like, if you're not working for you, what are you really doing?
So you know what you need to do. You need to do it. And what's amazing, again, is kind of like the antidote. If you take the antidote before the poison, then you never get sick in the first place. If you're always working as hard as possible, if you're always working your ass off and trying to be the best version of yourself every single day, then you never get sick in the first place. You're already working, you're already taking the antidote. So things can't attach to you, they can't get hold of you. Working hard is the antidote to everything. So why don't you just do it in advance? Why don't your life just become work like mine? Why don't you just dedicate yourself to a cause and get up and do what you're supposed to do every single day?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just trying to build an empire over here, man. I'm just trying to make so much money that I can basically start my own cult. And look, don't kill me in the comment section down below. Yes, I want to start a cult. I think cult's got a bad word into it. We gotta take the word cult back. I want to start a cult in which it's a whole bunch of people that just live off the land. We grow our own food. Maybe we have our own like cows and meat sources and stuff, and we really just work out and we make a whole bunch of money and we raise our children in a way that's like respectable, and we teach them about the world, and we just like we do the right thing. We're not worried about all these outside noise and all this other stuff, like going to jobs that you hate 24/7 and working until you're like 80 years old because you need money for things. Like, nah, like I'm just trying to be different, man.
Hey, I can't stand quitters. So if you're the kind of person who's going to quit because it's hard, I don't even want your energy around me, right? You need the people who don't quit. I don't quit. Every single facet of my life is testament to the fact that I don't quit. I didn't quit. So that's the difference. When it was hard, I did it anyway. That's who I've always been. And if you don't have that kind of tenacity, you're never going to be anything. So I'm indefatigable. I do not give up. I do not get tired. I do not quit. That's what they want. That's what the enemy wants from me. They want to try and win a war of attrition. They want to wear me down and hope I quit and give up. I am not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy who keeps going. And if
you're not that guy, bub.
Truly indefatigable in life and perspicacious, that's my favorite saying, the one I say all the time, unmatched perspicacity coupled with sheer indefatigability makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor, is absolutely and utterly true. If you pay attention to the things that are happening around you and you do not quit, you will be a dangerous opponent in any realm of human endeavor. It doesn't matter what you try and do. I'm a man who lives true to God and says what he means and means what he says, and I know the things I say are good for society and good for the world. I didn't put a fucking magic spell on anybody. The reason people listen to me is because they like what I say and they know that I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Or maybe they feel the exact opposite, and that's why they listen to you, so they can hate everything about him. But like, also, I don't know that man personally. I just listen to his motivational stuff, and that's how exactly I feel. So yeah, I feel that.
That's the reason I am here. And I'm going to continue to do that. And there's nothing anybody can do about it.
And just like that, another reaction video in the books. Like I said, leave a comment in the comment section down below. How do you feel about Andrew Tate? As I like everything that I've seen from him so far. Like I said, I don't watch every single thing about him, but the stuff that I do see, I mean, that's how I feel anyway. So like, I don't understand where the disconnect is for most people. I don't understand why people hate him, because I feel like he's just, telling it how it is, to be honest with you. But if you are somebody that's new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And if you'd be so kind, leave a comment in the comment section down below of anything else you want me to react to. Anime, rap, cringy stuff on the internet, as you see, does not matter. It's what I like to do here on this channel. Hopefully you're getting some type of entertainment, you're getting some type of value from this video, because that's what I'm trying to give off. And just like that, I will see you in the next one. Peace.